Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Mine, of course, is Obita Potato. We are playing in Obita Potato Town, and yeah, everything's going pretty darned well. If I unpause the game, then we can see that we do have a, unfortunately, slightly high, very high demand for industry or offices. But at the same time, we do sort of want to keep this demand relatively high. Now, whoa, the reason that we sort of want to do this is because, you know, obviously, we don't want people to be without jobs, and that's just not cool. Let's quickly check our unemployment rate. Our unemployment rate is 17%. That's actually very, very bad. We should get right on top of that, actually. So I'm gonna zone a couple more industry places, farming industry stuff. I don't even know what I'm saying. Yeah, let's zone some more farming industry stuff so we can actually reduce this demand for industry. We don't want to reduce it too much, but at the same time, obviously, we don't want crime to be going up, because crime going up is in nobody's best interests. Obviously, we are still in the very fortunate position where we've got this new housing estate already established, and that is lovely, because we don't need to worry about... whoa, why is it in 2 times speed? Stick it in... Well, actually, let's leave it in 2 times speed for now. Yeah, we're in the very fortunate position of we don't actually have to worry about any new houses yet. However, they will probably be coming. How's our university doing? Let's check that. 1,078 students. How is education coming along? Elementary education is pretty... It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. High school education is not as fine as it could be. We may need to plonk down a high school over there somewhere. I don't know, we'll see. Abandoned building, I will demolish that because I am a good guy and I want to see the best for the city. Okay. So it's still industry that's a little bit of a problem. However, looks like that extra zone did actually help industry, and hopefully we should be seeing a reduction in the unemployment rate. Hopefully, fingers crossed. That's what we want to see happen. Good. Did not mean to pause it there. So yeah, actually, things are going remarkably well. Our highways are working as effectively as they should be. Even though they look like an absolute mess, I'm still very, very happy with the way that they're going. We've obviously got these incineration places. Incineration places? What am I even talking about? These incinerator plants working at full capacity, which is lovely because it means we can actually get rid of this dump over here, and that's still emptying, I think, 43% full. It's going to take a long-ass time to empty, and I think this one is also emptying. Yeah, and that one's at 81% full, so it's going to take a while, but that's not a problem. That's fine. Where do we actually want to put? I feel that we need to get rid of this highway and just sort it out. In fact, no, we don't actually, because that was rather daft. Because there may well be, we may well purchase this piece of land, and we may well want to get the highways up there. So so we'll leave it in place for now. And why on earth is that? Why on earth is that there? That shouldn't be there. Now let's see if we can get a road. I doubt a road will fit down there. Slope too steep. Yeah, I thought so. I didn't think you'd go for that. No, I don't think so. Well, you might if we do it manually. Okay, let's turn this around a little bit. Down a bit more. There we go. That's fine. Will that help anybody out? It might. And it might mean that they won't be using this road anymore, but that's pretty much irrelevant. It's not really that much of an issue anyway. Traffic problems are something that I don't want to say they're resolved, but they're certainly minimized. The highways are definitely doing their job. So you can't get workers. What workers do you need? You need highly educated workers and... Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. You need uneducated workers. You have no uneducated people to fill your jobs. What? What? I don't understand. That's not... doesn't make sense. Ugh. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Well, so you're telling me you're telling me that you don't have enough uneducated people to actually work. Well, surely that means we need more offices then. I would say that's a strong argument for more offices. Let's zone a whole bunch of offices right here. Okay, let's zone 2 big blocks of offices, and let's de-zone the entire, or not the entire block, maybe half the block that we did zone originally, and that might sort the discrepancy out, because we are actually moving into a time where we do have a lot of very educated people, and that's something that we should be proud of. We should hold our heads high and say, yeah, we've got a lot of educated people. So that's pretty good. Educated, well educated. Yeah, this is great. This is awesome. Okay, so it looks like offices are going to be the staple sort of industry from now on. We're not going to worry about. Yeah, we're not going to worry about farming stuff or whatever. Screw that. Offices are where it's at, clearly. And with offices, obviously, it means we could start thinking about building high density houses, and high density commercial zones. Both of those would be pretty darned cool. Because obviously they don't have kids, and you know, kids are expensive and annoying and irritating and expensive, because we have to worry about school and all that sort of stuff. So it'll be good if we can build some high density stuff. That would be lovely. What is the demand for industry or offices? It's pretty low. That's what we like to see. It is very, very low. Obviously, if we can control that a bit, then we can sort of decide how many people are actually in work. How many people actually are in work? Unemployment is 21%. Goodness me, how is that so high? How is that so high? That's ridiculous. We need some more offices. Let's get some more offices down. Let's stick a whole bunch more down. I'm probably going to regret this. In fact, I know I'm going to regret it, but whatever. Screw it. Let's zone a heck of a lot more offices and see what happens, eh? I would expect probably a demand for commercial and residential to arise soon. That would be my ultimate prediction if I had to make one, but you know, I don't, so that's fine. How are the people doing over here? What do they want? Increase the land value. What is the land value over there? It's absolutely paltry. It's very, very bad. Can we perhaps stick in a park or something over here? No, you're not keen? Yeah, let's... Nah. Stick a park down over here, maybe? Just trying to make it so that it demolishes as few houses as actually possible. That should boost the land value a bit. Maybe not by that much, but it looks like it's enough to make people actually upgrade their houses, which is lovely. That's good. That's really good. I'm happy that people are upgrading. In fact, a lot of people are upgrading. What about the people over here? They're already level 2 anyway. That's fine. Increase the value of the land. We just need to increase it further. Well, as houses upgrade, I think they automatically increase the value of the land. I think so anyway. Not entirely sure, but you know what? We could build another park. I feel like another park would be not the worst idea in the world. Although, I don't want to build another park at the expense of houses. Where can we build another park? Where can we build another park? I don't really know. Can we build a service road from here? Let's build a service road here. And that goes there. Okay, now that is functionally useless, apart from the fact that hopefully we're going to be able to build parks on it. And those parks will be able to increase the land value. In fact, can we build a bigger park? Not that big, maybe. That's a big park. Let's build it there. Will you be happy now? Okay, so like everybody has access to leisure now. And the land value is not that high, but it's high enough for these folk to start upgrading. That's nice. That's all we really ask for. That is all we really ask for. Oh, it looks like some other people are upgrading over here. This area is actually surprisingly high value, even though this is next to a motorway. It's very high value. Same with over here. There's this is like the rich area in the center of town. Increase the value of the land. Value of the land is expensive. It's very expensive. Population. Unemployment is still way too high. Have these offices not done enough? That's quite a that's a lot. That's actually quite crazy. Well, I guess we get more industry then, because goodness knows we need more jobs for people. I mean, these hardworking people need to have jobs. There we go. Well, let's get them some jobs, because goodness knows we need them to have jobs. I'm just wondering, is there any way to speed this up? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. It seems efficient enough at the moment, but maybe not. Maybe not. However, we should have a new batch of offices going down, and we should see a very, very large decrease in the unemployment rate, because 21%, goodness me, that is way too high. Way too high. Crime rate is very low though, so we can be thankful about that. Crime never seems to really be a problem in this game, and that's something I'm completely okay with. Another good thing is that we're sort of growing our population through upgrading the houses, and that's quite nice. It's just land value. Land value, land value, land value. Yeah, so we're pretty much exclusively upping our population through the upgrading of houses, which is fine. It's a slower growth rate than actually, you know, planning out brand new housing estates. But you know, I'm okay with that. Fire station is good. I think we actually might reduce funding to... Oh, we're only on 100%. Oh, that's fair enough. Oh, that's alright then. Everything's actually is going remarkably smoothly. I mean, where are we for power? We're almost at the point where we're going to need to start thinking about upgrading our power, but not yet. And when we do, what are we going to want to do? Are we going to want to get a hydroelectric plant? Because that would be pretty badass. But for 16 megawatts, I don't think so. I think for 16 megawatts, it's a little bit of a rip-off. However, we do have an absolute ton of cash. I'm not going to be one of those people that just goes out and spends our cash because we actually have to. I am going to hold on to the cash that I have at the moment, because you know it could come in handy. But we are actually making quite a ton of money. Let's go and have a look at unique buildings. Effectively, you have to satisfy some problems to get these. And for example, this one requires the city to have 500,000 cash, and you know what, we're on course for that, so that's pretty awesome. That's pretty good. Average citizen health under 20%. What is our average citizen health? Oh, our average citizen health is not good at all. What can we do about that, to be honest? What can we do about that? I'm not entirely sure how unique buildings actually work, but I think you just have to build them, and that helps in some way. Let's build them over here. Does that make people happy? Sort of. Not really. It's pretty dirt cheap to actually build, so I guess we might as well build them if we're going to... Yeah, we might as well build them, let's face it. These places have all got access to leisure. We don't want to really destroy too much. Let's stick that down there, okay? I know it's gonna bump up the number of complainy people over here, but that's all right. That's all right. So that's unique buildings, and they do something, I think. Probably. Yeah, it looks like they're... It looks like you need them for like, unique buildings and stuff. We could build a stadium. Wow. That's a lot of dosh. A requirement for building the space elevator. Oh, goodness me. If anybody has any idea how unique buildings actually work, then be sure to leave me a comment, because I would love to find out. I would love to find out. I mean, visitors last week 1. I don't understand. I don't understand. Statue of Industry. Well, it's nice anyway. It looks decent, I suppose. Why do we... What's our unemployment rate now? 21%. How do we have so many darn people that want a job? I swear that our unemployment rate should be coming down. It should be, but it's just not. Okay, we're actually going to start padding out this area now. We're going to stick some offices in there, because goodness knows we actually need to relieve the traffic problems over here. They seem pretty severe. Yeah, which is a little bit unfortunate actually, because traffic problems were a thing of the past. I did sort of want to set up a metro line, didn't I? That's a good point. I did want to do that. How am I going to go about doing that? You know what? We've effectively got enough money to set up a metro line. Let's start construction of a metro line. Okay. We're going to want... How many stations do we have? We've got one station over there. We're going to stick... one station over... Oh, we are going to demolish houses, so that's not something we want to see happen. Okay, that's going to destroy one house. I can live with that. What about... Okay, over there, that's fine. And over here? Yeah, that'll do. And now let's think about where we actually want to put the metro stations. One will go there. One will go there. And one will go there. And perhaps one over here for good measure. And maybe just a sneaky extra one over there. Okay, so we've got a bunch of metro stations. We burnt off a fair bit of cash. So now I presume we just connect them in a big circle. Is that how it works? I mean, we only really want one line at the moment, so I guess we're gonna do that. I'm not really sure how metro works, as you can probably tell. There we go. There we go. And if we take that back over there. There we go. So we managed to burn through almost half of our cash, which was interesting. The metro line tool. Okay. We stick something there. And then I presume we click over here. Add a stop there. Add a stop there. Add a stop there. Add a stop there. I presume this is how it works. I'm not entirely sure. And this may solve our traffic problems. Wait, is that it? Is it as easy as that? I hope it is as easy as that. Can we see how many people are actually using the metro? Yeah, this is the metro. Abandoned building. Abandoned building. What on earth? We do not want to have any abandoned buildings in our city. There we go. Get out of here. Convenience store. I can't imagine actually many people come and visit this little store, but whatever, I guess. Whatever. Traffic. You know, I say there's serious traffic problems, but even though there is a lot of traffic, there doesn't seem to be that many problems per se. I mean, there's a bit of electricity. Oh, electricity. Let's get the budget book out. Here we go. 115%. Ramp up spending a little bit. I say there's traffic problems. I don't actually think there are traffic problems. There's not that many people waiting, actually. Apart from up here, there's not actually that many people that are having traffic problems at all. I mean, everywhere else, the traffic is flowing almost perfectly smoothly, which is an absolute wonder and an absolute dream as far as I'm concerned. Which it's lovely. It's bloomin' well gorgeous. Yeah. Darned right. And it works. It works. And now we're just waiting to see how many people actually take a ride on the metro. Do we need to build a 14 people per week? That's crappy. That's absolutely pathetic. I presume it's gonna. How much is it gonna cost? Oh my god, it's gonna cost us an absolute ton of money. Oh lordy. Oh goodness, that's something at least. It's okay though. We're making like 13,000 a week. I can settle for that, and we're making more and more all the time. A building is burnt down. Why is a building burnt down? Fire brigade, why didn't you get there? There we go. Demolish that. I demolished one that wasn't burnt down, but that's fine. Let's set up some more offices right now because it seems that people have such a high demand for jobs. I mean, not like I blame them. Obviously, I would like to be employed as well, but wow, lots and lots of jobs. Lots and lots of jobs. People want lots and lots of jobs, I guess. That's just the way things are. That's just life. People need food to feed their families. Wow, we're making almost 15 grand a week. And that's with, I think we've got pretty basic taxes on. Yeah, we've got pretty basic taxes on everything. Obviously, we're making the lion's share of the profit from housing, from low density housing. That's fine. That's just one of those things, I guess, that you've got to take into account. How are we making less money now? How are we making less money? What did we start spending an absolute ton of money on? We just dropped like 1,000. And how's our metro actually doing? 127 people per week. That's really bad. We want many, many, many more people to be using the metro per week. It is climbing though. 166 per week. That is nice. Can we actually see the trains? Do they travel underneath? How many trains do we actually have available? I don't really know. Like, can we adjust the number of trains? Oh, that looks like a train. That looks like one train. I don't really know how many trains we've got. Do we just have one train? Well, we seem to have a couple. Yeah, I suppose we got a couple. That's good enough for me. I'm happy with that. We're back up to about 253k in cash anyway, and it looks like we still need yet more space for offices to be built, because we're in that sort of position where we've got so many educated people that offices are pretty much the only way forward. What's our unemployment rate? Wow, we actually did manage to bring our unemployment rate down by a touch. It's now at 18% rather than 21%. I don't mean to belittle that, but that's not really as good as what I was hoping for. I really want a better unemployment rate than that, as far as I'm concerned. That is not good enough. That is not good enough. I think we're going to have to build a new industrial complex, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. That's pretty much essential. What I am actually going to do is I am going to build a one-way road here. A one-way road all along here. Whoops. There. And then that is going to go there. And then this way, we're going to hopefully see less traffic congestion problems. I hope. I doubt that. I mean, let's face it. What have I actually done that's worked? Not very much. Okay. Because I think that the demand for offices is not going to go away. It's not going to go away anytime soon. It seems that all the uneducated people have found their jobs, and now we just need to give jobs to the actually educated people. Which, you know what, it's great that so many people are educated. I'm very, very happy to see that, but at the same time, come on, guys, give me a chance. Give me a chance here. And you know what? I've been building offices like it's nobody's business, and the demand just hasn't gone down at all. So, you know what? That's both a blessing and a curse, I suppose. So we'll have to have a little experiment and see How many offices are we actually going to need? Because, Lordy Christ almighty, we need a few. We need a few. And one more road. Yeah, screw it. I think we can do one more road. May not be the best idea in the world, but it's good enough, I suppose. It's good enough. We need to build a metro station there somewhere and link it up to the network, but we'll do that. We'll do that later once we've sort of got these blocks established. We're going to build 2 blocks for now, I think. That should be more than enough. But I've been saying that the number of offices that I've been providing have been more than enough for a long time. Unemployment is now at 17%. So it is coming down slowly but surely. As in very, very slowly, but very, very slowly. But what? Very, very surely, but very, very slowly. Yeah, that's good. And you know what? I'm quite impressed that we've actually managed to survive on literally just 2 blocks of map. That's pretty good. And we're not even close to building, you know, other stuff over here. And in addition to that, a lot of these blocks are water. So I think we can be very, very happy with the progress that we've made in this series already. Okay, where's this building burnt down? Over there. We are on 13,800 population. That's no small feat either. That's no small feat at all. Of course, we need to give this entire area water before they start complaining and crying their eyes out about how they haven't got any sewage or anything or whatever. Give me a break, guys. Come on. Okay, that should be fine. Hopefully, you guys should be satisfied by that. Unemployment rate should be down. It's still at 17%, but hey-ho, that's just one of those things. It's going to come down eventually. Mark my words. As in, fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm sure it will come down eventually. How is rubbish collection doing? It's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good. We might need to bump up spending in rubbish collection, actually. We're going to probably bump it up to about 90... Nah, screw it. Let's bump it up to 103%. There we go. We're seeing no growth in the city, and now we're seeing negative growth? How? Why? My city's great. What do I need to do? Educate more citizens. I'm trying as hard as I can. I mean, come on. I'm absolutely trying as hard as I can. We're seeing negative growth. I don't understand how we're seeing negative growth. That makes no sense whatsoever. How are people over here? Are they going to upgrade? Increase the land value. Well, land's pretty valuable, honey. I can't really do much to do that. There's a bit of a forest over there. Yeah, that's a good point. How's our metro doing? It's not doing too bad. 435 people. Yeah, it's not very many. Would be nice if it was a little bit higher, but oh well, we can't have everything. We can't have everything. I'm pretty happy with that metro route. I don't really know where people are going, and I don't really care. But hey ho, it's always nice to have public transport as an option. Are we okay for water? We're okay for water. However, we are spending a little bit too much on it, I think. Let's take that down by a little bit. We should still be okay with water, but you know, just so we're not spending an absolute truckload. Not cool. Okay. Fire over here. Hopefully the fire engines actually get to it. Do the fire engines actually reach this far out? They don't really. No, they don't. They really don't. However, I think that this fire engine may just manage to save the building. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully. In this entire office building, there's only 4 workers. There's 5 workers in this entire office building. That's a little bit of a waste, I think. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Now, what is the industrial demand? It's still low.